You don't know what's on the agenda?
I'm assuming that's being in executive session.
I better put it up.
So you're talking about?
Yeah, that's it. Put the church on in your
Last budget, and as we saw, the budget was not suitable. So I don't know how that was not. That was not proper.
Harvey Park District Library meeting, calling this regular board meeting to order. Today's Thursday, August 14th, 2025. The time is 6:32. Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yeah.
Secretary McCaskill here, Treasurer Johnson,
Here.
Trustee Hooks,
Here.
Trustee Morgan, absent, Trustee Price.
Present.
Take a motion for executive session.
Second.
Roll call. I'm sorry. For the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employee of the public body or legal counsel for the public body pursuant to 5 LCS 120/2C1.
Second.
Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes, Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yes.
Trustee Morgan, not here, Trustee Price.
Yes.
You know, they had the budget hearing? Because I showed up and they were in the middle of the budget hearing. I didn't know that either. At 6:15. With no copies of the budget.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, so they just so you know,
Yeah, thank you.
they just voted to go into executive session. Okay, let me show.
So thank you all the time.
I know.
Let's get this stuff done.
No, do
All they do is make us look stupid. All they do is laugh.
Right, that's why that's why we work to get stuff, you know, at least recorded.
Give people something to laugh on, they gonna laugh.
Time is 7:23. Make a motion to reconvene to open session.
Second.
Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes, Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yep.
Trustee Morgan, not here, Trustee Price.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to number 5, treasury report as of July 2025.
In account number 1331, we have $498,836.65 in our region account. In our account 1359, we have $674,762.22 in our other region account. In our account 5775, we have $1,622,158.35 in our first merchant. In account number ending in 0863, we have $7,914.70 in our first merchant account. In our account ending in 3106, we have $6,740.37 in our Illinois funds. An account number ending in 0011, we have $23.95 in our Illinois funds. And account number 5535, we have $189,590.41 in our Illinois fund account, giving us a total of $3,026.65. That is our July Treasury report.
Have a question regarding the deposits.
As a follow-up,
From last month's meeting. As a follow-up from last month's meeting, you said you would let us know when you start doing deposits, bank deposits.
I haven't paid.
You haven't made a deposit yet? Okay. Have you been put on the bank accounts yet?
No.
So what are you reading from them? Is that something that was made and given to you, or is it an actual bank statement?
It's our bank signature treasury. And I'll make that right up.
You make it up? Because I know the president made it last month.
We're not, but this is not a discussion. It's
No,
not-
I'm just
Oh,
making a note, and I was also following up because you said you'd be making
You didn't.
deposits.
You didn't. The
That's
chair,
fine.
the chair not recognized. Thank
That's
you.
fine. On the other, in regards to.
Approval of the,
In regards to the payment of
Approval.
$180,000 for the
Approval.
bond payment of
Approval.
interest, can you?
Price, you have it.
Okay, I apologize. Can you,
Trustee Price, you have it.
can you answer my question?
Trustee Price, you have it.
Is this not the time to discuss
Trustee
finance?
Price, you have it.
When should I discuss
Trustee
finances?
Price, you have it.
When should I discuss finances?
Point number 7, approval of the bills.
Wow.
Treasury report.
All right, so we have the bills list,
6. You gotta do number 6, just skip number 6.
oh, I'm sorry. Number 6, approval of July 2010 minutes. Make a motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Question, sorry. You're still missing the minutes from June for the special board meeting that we said last month to be in the packet this month, and it wasn't.
Tom,
Do you have those?
You get a chance. Special.
Did you send them, Tom? Like, who dropped the ball? Was it you or
What's that?
those minutes that we didn't approve last month?
Well, minutes was sent.
They were sent to
You
you?
approve minute last.
Who'd you send them to?
Which minute?
The minutes that we did not approve last month. For the special meeting, we said we would do this one. Correct. You sent them?
May, or in June.
You sent them?
Yes.
So I'm just trying to determine, because maybe it got lost in spam, just making sure that we can have the minutes so we can review and approve them.
You got a motion in a second. Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
I abstain.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price.
Yes.
One number 7, approval of the bills for the amount of $94,503.57.
Second.
Roll call.
Question. Discussion. For the $66,000 bill, I believe the threshold for approval is $30,000. The board did not vote on whoever J and Smith pooling in areas, and you have a $66,000. Who is doing that for us?
He was part of the original contractors who.
From when? What year?
He was one of the original contractors from when they took the bids way back when Xavier was here, when we reintroduced him. when Kim was
2023?
here. When Kim was here, and by far, he's the lowest bidder. And the complaints of the employees and the patrons of the library about the heat in the air, you can either vote yes or you can vote no.
Attorney, can you explain is there an expiration in terms of RFP and bid proposals? Like, can we just dig back from the 1990s for a proposal that was submitted and say, hey, this is who we want now?
The RFP would have determined, I haven't seen the RFP.
No, I'm just asking, like, in general, how does that work?
In general, a bidding process, you determine how long a bid would become open. Typically, contractors, when you say that your bid, like when you do an RFP, you put it out and say, your bid has to be good through a date certain.
Oh,
So, and typically old, but I'm not familiar with the RFP, I didn't see it. Are you required to do the lowest responsible bidder? you have to publicly bid it. But as it relates to how long a price needs to remain open, it's determined based upon when it was bid. So if you look at an RFP, it'll say, most people will, it needs to be open for 60 days, it needs to be price fixed for 90 days.
Right.
So obviously, in terms of most places wouldn't want a bid that was 2 years old. Obviously, the cost of labor, most people want their bids to be for the shortest period. And usually it's the contractor that won't honor the price. And they won't honor the price because if, let's say they bid $10,000
Right.
2 years ago, well, since then, the cost of
Material.
employments of everything has gone up. And so most
And it
aren't there a time period, but for example, like in the state of Illinois, they might bid for the joint program, they can bid and then you can jump onto it. But the period, you know, this, for example, the state might say the price has to be good for 2 years.
But even if the bid was the lowest 2-3 years ago, they still didn't come before the board to be voted upon to even do the work.
I don't know what's, I don't know what you're.
Get your agenda.
Oh, so we're gonna vote for them after the fact?
How you want to do it? That's about it. See, the
So have they done that before?
the beauty, listen, Anthony McCaskill, none of us here, I believe, had nothing to do with the AC in the building of this building, right? We knew 4 years ago that we was in a situation,
Yeah.
all right? And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's right here. It's not I mean, what's the problem?
What is the problem? See, I mean, because I know you just don't want to be wrapped up in mess.
No.
What I'm saying is that this is, we never voted on this.
So
I'm
you,
just asking.
so at the end of the day, you can either say yes. Or you
So
can say-
I ain't gonna say either say yes or no if we never bid, if it never came before the board to even vote on it.
At the end of the day,
Right.
you can say yes, you can say no.
First of all, the
At
work
this
is already
point, at
done.
this point, the work is not already done.
So wait,
That's what.
oh, so is this a new bid? This is a new quote? Because we
Clean it.
have prices on it through June 27, 2025.
That's the updated price list, and actually, it went down from when you first originally put it in
Oh.
a year and a half ago, and by far the cheapest. And because there's an emergency situation, right? There's an emergency situation. Here we go. I mean,
As an emergency.
it doesn't.
So
Quite
have
an
they done the
audience.
work?
Quite an audience. You will be removed. You will be removed.
It's okay.
So what, have they done the work or no?
They came and they checked the filters. And by the way, Mr. Pitts, when he was here, he's the one who brought these people in, first and foremost. So they changed the filters and things like that.
So
So
they-
hold on, then they came back and they changed it again.
This is getting
So
tense.
six-
It's not petty. At the end of the day,
Because why even that Mr. Hitz had to come up? What all that, what was that?
because he did the service work last year. He did service work last year, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean,
He
okay,
did
and
the
was that supposed to make somebody vote because you said Mr. Hitz?
Oh, okay.
Like, come on.
I got a first and second roll call.
I apologize, I have a question on the contract. So is this the actual contract where it just says, oh, so this is the deposit of 66,000, so the total is 132, and they want half, that's what you're paying? I mean, I need to be clear on, I would hope everybody else here would want to be clear on what we're paying for and what we're voting on.
You got the board pack, right? Email to you, you had it, so.
I had it for,
The board package was upside down, I'm saying.
It was-
But you can turn the right side up, but it doesn't matter. That's
that's
actually.
neither here nor there, but.
Okay, so we got a first.
No, can you answer the question? So the total, this is to replace all units is 132,000.
Mhm.
And then we're required to pay 50%. Consolidate. So, that's a.
We got a first, we got a second, President McCaskill.
Yes.
Vice President Taylor.
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson.
Yes.
Trustee Hooks.
No.
Trustee Morgan. Not here. Trustee Price.
No.
Motion carries.
So we're going to number 8 for time constraints. correspondence and announcements. We're gonna take those. Do we have any correspondence and announcements, Administrator Morris? If not, we'll just take what you have in your packet.
I have a question for Ms. Morris, if that's okay. So I had a question because we had a patron that voiced a concern about the new library cards. It had the incorrect website and hours on it. I'm curious to know, when did we pay for those? Did we order new library cards?
Yes, we did. You want to say it?
No, I don't know. How did we pay for them?
Then there's an invoice there.
For who?
There's an invoice for Lucas cards.
Lucas Carr, so we don't use Demco anymore? No.
I had no knowledge about Demco. I called Lucas because that's the information I got from another librarian.
Okay.
Right? President McCaskill?
Oh, we already voted for something.
Yeah.
So we didn't
What's that?
So correspondence and announcements,
So we have to-
staff reports, Ms. Morris, you have staff reports.
No, I have submitted the staff report
You take it as read, if that's okay.
and for
I'll
everyone
take it as
to
read.
read. It's already should have been read. I sent it every day with the attachments. Emergency introductions, community tribute, what is this, digital equity events. And then we had Jay Lewis, Jayla Lewis, this is a proposal to host the community financial literacy program. We also had 2 incident reports that's attached to the sheet, that is one.
Thank you.
Do we have any resumes come in for the director?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen any resumes for the director's position, no ma'am.
New business. Criminal actions from executive session, so we can, make a motion to table that. Need a roll, second.
Second.
Roll call,
President McCaskill?
yes.
Vice President Taylor?
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson?
Yes.
Trustee Hooks?
What are we,
Technical business.
tabling new business?
All the actions.
Taking action from executive session, which is number.
Well, I didn't hear you, because you talked, I didn't hear you. So, what you said?
Yes.
What was the, I'm asking, what?
I'm asking you, do you want to approve that, like, the actions from the executive session?
No, the table, so we're tabling.
Tabling.
I made a motion. Treasurer Johnson made a second. We're just doing a roll call.
Okay.
Right, so we're tabling new business or?
No, we're tabling.
Action, there's no action is from executive session, we technically could just continue.
So Trustee Hooks?
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, I'm confused. I'm confused now.
What are you doing?
We're tabling what?
10A.
Oh, 10A, oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price?
Yes.
Okay.
Number B, approval of HVAC proposal. Second, I need a second.
Second.
Where is the proposal?
You said you saw that.
No, I see, like, I don't know, cash app receivers, I don't know what this is.
It's a proposal. And you saw it, you said it's $132,000.
That's all I see. It says units will be serviced bi-monthly, which entails 6 visits a year.
But you saw the
Includes still-
packet, it should have been a packet in there as well.
Yeah, but it does not, it's not a, what are we voting on? What did you just say? We're voting on we're voting on the contract, right?
On a proposal.
On a proposal. I don't see a proposal. Am I being unreasonable? The
No.
Vice President, do you see a proposal? I know it's the agenda. Has anybody seen a proposal?
I don't see them.
What is my,
Not here.
with the prices on it and the deposit?
I see an invoice for $1,508 that's actually was for service that we're talking about.
Vice President said she don't gotta be.
Ms. Morris, can you do me a favor? Can you go print a copy? So let's table letter B until Ms. Morris comes back with the HVAC proposal. I need a second motion. Got a second?
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Wait, what are we voting on?
we're just tabling it until she gets back at the.
Come on, y'all.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yeah.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price,
Yes.
On to letter C, approval of special counsel, the Galdo Group, pertaining to staffing, agency, and trustee involvement. Need a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Discussion. I'd like to ask the attorney, is having Galdo Law Group as counsel, and it's also the counsel for the Park District, and we have a Park District employee and also a Park District trustee, is that a conflict of any sort that you can imagine in any scenario at all? Or because it was brought to us by the president proposing this company and there's a prior relationship, do you see this being an issue?
You mean like the Addis Group?
Exactly, exactly like that, because it's a
I
prior
guarantee
relationship.
we won't pay them $250,000. This is for a 60-day investigation on the things that was talked about in executive session. Now, if you want to lay it out, we can lay it out. It's up to
We
you.
absolutely can.
So
because
at
I'm
the,
not a
at
lawyer,
the, at
nor
the
do I
end
have
of the
anything
day,
in mind.
there's a first, Mr. Price,
No.
Mr. Price, please.
I know you let out,
Please.
but.
There's a
I'll
first,
give it to him.
there's a
So-
second.
No, I had a question for the attorney. You said he works for the entire board, so can you?
He already said it's not a conflict. I mean, it is a conflict. So what are we going to do here?
Is there a
Oh,
conflict?
okay,
of interest?
never mind. The president said it was a conflict. So with that being said, let's do the, we have second, let's call the roll.
That's not going to see it.
That's what you said.
I said it's not a conflict. I said conflict. I said it's not a conflict. But that's fine. It's a joke. It won't be funny when the findings come out. No, it won't be. But if you say something else, you're going to get removed. That's my last time saying it, Mr. Price. Seriously. I won't be disrespectful. You don't disrespect me. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Got a first or second? Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
No.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price,
No.
motion carried.
Old business. I don't have the updated digital copy. This is in PDF, but I'll send it out. But again, like we talked about in the public hearing, there was only one adjustment, and it was $1,000 moved to the number 7, which is special reserve fund for building funds. So that turned from 170 to 171 for $171,000. That was the only thing. And once I can get to the a non-PDF file, we can go from there.
Can we have copies of the revised one?
I'll send out a copy. That's what I said. I'll send a copy when I get to the Word version. This is the PDF version. Now I'm the Word version.
So wait a minute, how do we vote? We not gonna vote on this.
Follow me. See, here we go. When we had the last meeting, we talked about this whole scenario. I said, okay, there was an error of $1,000. We all discussed that we was gonna move it from one place to another.
Right.
And we did that.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is, so what's the problem?
I asked were we voting on this?
Yes,
Now.
it's on the
We
agenda.
finna vote on that now?
Yes.
Without visually having it in.
Ms. Hooks, you made the change on your copy, right? Last board meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying to you is I don't have the Word version to update it, but before we send it to the county, it will be updated. And prior to sending to the county, a signed copy will go to the trustees.
I'm saying is we voted on something that I can see it right.
Gotcha.
Right.
But, and it's right here from the last meeting. It's in the minutes. So,
I would make it.
I'll make a motion to approve the FY 25, FY 26 appropriation budget for $1,649,000, $1,649,129.00.
Second.
Hold on, that's my fault. Yep. $1,650,000, $129.00.
100 what?
129. So it's 1.649129. That's also,
1.65?
it's also in the minutes from last board.
I know, that's what I'm looking at.
That's what I said, 1.29.00. Okay,
Okay, motion, second.
roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks,
Yes.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price.
Yeah.
Motion carried.
Ms. Moore, now back, audience participation. Do we have any audience participation? Okay. Anyone go first?
Eric Jeffers, the CPR instructor. I passed out the information way earlier this year about trying to start a CPR class here in the library. And I'm here to see where we stand with that decision on putting a CPR class together.
So I got a question for you, just one simple question. Are you receiving any grants or funding for this?
No, I'm not, the funding will be coming out of the participants of the class, $65 per person.
And what would be the cut from what would be our percentage as a library?
We can discuss it, it would be, what, $10 per person, 15. It's all up to, after we get together and negotiate, because I gave him the paperwork to sit down there and be able to sit there and come to council and talk about, what we can do about, the percentage and everything and break down. Because first I called to actually ask to rent a room, and then they told me that, you all have meetings and stuff, and come here and give my proposal to the council.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else with public comment?
Good evening, everyone. Cheryl Jones. According to 820 ILCS 115-2, which is the Illinois Wage Payment and Collections Act, Section 2 definition states, payments to separated, i.e. resigned or fired employees shall be termed final compensation and shall be defined as wages, salaries, earned commissions, earned bonuses, and the monetary equivalent of earned vacation, earned holidays if it applies. If the employee, if other compensations owed by the employee by the employer pursuant to an employment contract or agreement between the two parties. Otherwise, final compensation means final and must be given. As used in this act, the term employer shall include any individual, partnership, association, corporation, limited liability company, business trust, employment and labor placement agencies where wage payments are made directly or indirectly by the agency or business for work undertaken by the employees. In 2025, it's unreasonable, underhanded, and downright immoral for any corporation, business, or library not to pay an individual their wages. As stated before, an employee who is separated is entitled to their final compensation. But if that word final is being misunderstood,
1 minute.
that's the absolute, the end, the last. Check. Thank you.
Anything else?
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda Askew, and I had two things. Number one, it was mentioned in the treasurer's report about a First Merchants account. I just wanted to point out, and I'm assuming that you are speaking of First Merchants Bank. They actually closed their Harvey branch, and they're actually no longer in the Illinois market because First Merchants depository branches were actually bought out by 02nd. So I guess my suggestion, if it's not already been done, again, I'm not privy to that information, that the financial accounts for the Harvey Library be at Fifth Third Bank, since that's the only financial institution in this town as of late. That would just be my suggestion. And then number two, I guess I was a little off-putting by the first person's comment about the CPR classes, and Mr. McCaskill, your response was, what's our cut? It just gave very backdoor deal-ish instead of maybe having an official proposal submitted, of a conversation being had of if there is a price, is there a discount for residents, or is there some type of incentive? I do believe CPR classes are super important, but I do believe maybe there needs to be some type of organization or structure on how people like him and other resources provided by the library, if there's a proper submission process and not kind of like this Q&A here, like what's my cut? It's just kind of off-putting a little bit, seeing it has, this is the people's house, this is the people's library. So that's my comment. Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna address one thing that you said with, when I use the word. So do you think that it's fair that a person or entity make money off the taxpayers' building and don't give anything back?
Number one, never said it was wrong, however, comma, I do believe that there's a proper way to go about that, and that what was done here was not proper. And I do understand the concern, but I do think it could have been addressed a little bit better. I do believe that there is some type of synergy here, because CPR classes are very much needed. Heart disease is rampant in the African-American community. I just don't believe how it was handled, and at this point, was appropriate. And I don't believe it was appropriate for the public. That's what I'm saying. I do understand that
And so there's
we
also,
have purposes as a board and people, businesses, and resources that want to do business or want to partner with the library. I totally understand processes and concerns. I just think what happened here, this exchange was inappropriate.
that's your opinion, thank you. But the Harvey Fire Department does CPR first aid for free.
No, it's not actually for free. According to the Harvey newsletter that I printed out, it's $80 for non-residents and $70 for residents.
And that's not what they told us.
Well, it's printed on the monthly newsletter that is actually for public consumption at City Hall, and it's actually printed on the digital copy in the library as well.
Are you a Harvey resident?
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? I know you can. Okay, you're next.
Hi, good evening. Did not expect to speak at all tonight. I'm now ending up speaking twice. So thank you for the honesty on why, when I asked for a copy of the budget and appropriations for 25-26, why I wasn't given one. Apparently, according to what just happened here, there is no copy. So not only was the public hearing that was held at 6:15 absent of any documentation for the public to talk, the fact that you guys violated the 48-hour rule, you are in violation of the OMA Act, which means that the meeting that you just had, you didn't have the agenda front-facing 48 hours straight, contiguous, legible, which invalidates your vote on the budget and means that the entire vote today shouldn't have happened and was illegal because the hearing was held illegally. Thank you.
We do have photos of it being posted.
It's irrelevant, and what you have up there is from 23-24.
Anyone else? Yes, sir.
Yes. So I just wanted to reiterate that about the OMA violation. Also, in general, from the board, we need to see budget bills, the treasurer's report, everything has got to be documented. Everything's just wrong with this board. Like, I had to do everything, and Mr. Price, I don't always agree on everything, but you know, the way you treat Ms. Price and Chapelle Hooks, they're asking questions because you guys waste our money. And how dare you threaten to throw him out? Because you're eviscerating his wife in front of his eyes. How would you feel if someone did that to your wife? And that has nothing, no, just listen.
And I take my
Sir, just listen. This is my time to talk.
Don't you raise your voice at me.
Sir,
Don't you raise your
you serve the public.
I hear you.
This board, do you know there are people in Harvey, older black residents, who some of them are the first to be able to buy their homes here, and they're being pushed out because the taxes are high. And a big reason is because you aren't accountable to the people.
First of all,
So how dare you grill these ladies? Sir, no, let me have my time first.
1 minute.
You may respond after.
We've never raised taxes.
Sir.
Let's start with that. And second of all, we are doing very
I'm
well
reclaiming my
financially.
time. Go ahead. You want to answer? You're not giving me to my time.
Go ahead, Mr. Simwowski, whatever, please, sir.
Okay. So as a reminder, we pay for you. You work for us. Rude treatment, unprofessional. The lawyer, what are you doing? What, you're letting him and this board do things illegally. And it's nothing personal, but you are so unprofessional, so beyond unprofessional. Release all documents before you vote on them. I mean, I don't know, I can't see how anything you're doing looks remotely professional or legal, I would say. And this lady wants to make the comments about that she's 100% right. And you want to shame her? Because it sounds like you're trying to get money off of this man who wants to just give CPR classes. Let him give the damn classes.
At the end of the
And also, we have people, no, I'm reclaiming my time because he was speaking over me. We have people, Mr. President, they want to come in and use the library for internet. And we don't even have a library director. They're not able to get those services they need. So, you know, this board seems to be more interested in what they can get out of the Harvey Library than serving the community. And I'll remind you again, you have elderly black residents who are being pushed out of their homes because of the taxes they're paying for this board. Thank you. Do better.
So I'm gonna address, and I usually don't address public comment, but I'm gonna address. So the fact that when I was elected in 2021, the Harvey Library is on the brinks of shutting down, right? And as you can see, we're great stewards of the money that we have because we got $3 million in the bank. So we're not wasting any money.
We've never seen that. Show us the paper, sir.
It's in the minutes.
Show us the receipts.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. And so the next thing, the fact that you can speak on behalf of elderly black women is completely out of order. You're out of order. Secondly, right?
You're just dodging accountability.
No,
Release the receipts.
Accountability.
Show us the receipts, Mr. President.
You're right. I got the receipt, sir.
Time, sir.
Yes, let's go.
Post them online. We're waiting.
We're back to the
Participation.
Oh, go ahead.
Good evening, for the record. D-O-Y-L-E, last name Pele, and D as in David R-Y. It's been a year since I've been to a board meeting, and for those of you who are new, I'm a clinical social worker who had to put my life on hold for the last year because my mother passed away last September. So, I'm back, and I'm only saying that for two reasons. One, I want to thank Mr. McCaskill and Mrs. Price for their immediate assistance when my backpack was stolen. For those of you who don't know, on April 19th, there was one person in the library, and again, it was my fault. Who would have thought that I could put my backpack down, go to the bathroom, and come back, and be gone? It would be okay if the backpack didn't include artifacts that belonged to me. And I'm over. I really wasn't, which brings me to why I came. Well, again, I'm back. So, the Harvey police and the police report that was not produced, and the thought of, if I persist, am I going to wind up in jail? I mean, a lot went on April 19th.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Only saying that, that's again, from the standpoint of accountability, something serious happened in this library, and a police report had to be generated. You got a conflict, that's all I'm gonna say. And finally, because they haven't been here in a year, I am going to address that comment, elderly black residents, for one reason. Again, our ministry checks in on a lot of grandmothers who, again, their mental health is poor because of everything that they do have to go through with diminished funds. So after the meeting, I need to ask Mr. McCaskill, as president, a question, because you gave me permission that was denied for something that, again, I just expect not special treatment, but just an understanding that you do have a lot of black elderly female residents who are under a lot of stress. So, thank you very much. And for the record, policy. If you go to the library, under policy to the public participation, it does say 3 months. So if you're going to change it back to 2, have a vote and move on from there.
Thank you.
If we don't have any other from the audience that'd like to participate as a resident. I just wanted to state that I did submit a request for information that has not been complied with yet, and that the board has been informed by the Attorney General that they have 7 days to respond to give the information. So I'm hoping that the information is provided, and the board does the right thing, or the FOIA officer, I'm sorry, the president, does the right thing and provides those documents. And I don't feel that we should have to go this route as a trustee and a resident to ask for information if I'm asking for it and it not be given, and then ask for it as a resident and then not be given for it in the due time. Do you have a question?
Hello.
No, I was looking at trustee. You know what I'm talking about? No question.
Because you said you gave it to the board, but you didn't, so you
Okay.
corrected it, so I'm listening.
And also, I just wanted to address an issue. I came into the library, and Mr. Doyle also mentioned that we have 1 employee in the building, and our bylaws state that there should never be 1 employee in the building. I did leave you a voice message, not sure if you checked it or not, President McCaskill, because you didn't answer the call. And our bylaws state that there always has to be a manager on duty, as well as not having 1 employee on staff. So hopefully we can have that as an agenda item next time if we need to get more staff, et cetera. That is my comment.
I got a copy. Since you got the copy of the bylaws, can you give us a copy of it as the newest board members? Because you guys are always saying something about the bylaws and policy, but there's a lot of you board members, that's something we have to see or see. So we like to be updated with it. But if you got a copy of it, can you please present it to us?
The attorney has them.
I'm asking like all the rest of the people out there, as a Harvey resident, you have a copy, can you give us a copy?
Do you have the bylaws, attorney?
We talked about this, that the bylaws, that there was 1 copy. We're in the process, 2 meetings ago, to update the bylaws.
Well, not the bylaws, policies, sorry.
Oh, well, so the library policies, they're called, on the website, they're referred to as library policies and bylaws.
It's under the same.
Yeah, it's under the same thing. So those are the ones that are available. My understanding is that there was a,
I want a copy of yours, so we have the same thing, is what I'm saying, so we need to say.
Right, they're online on the website. I don't have like a personal copy.
Okay.
my understanding was the original blue, there was a blue one, and at the previous director, when she was terminated, that there was a blue copy that you and I saw. Apparently no one knows where that's at. And that was the last copy of the bylaw or the policies that govern that, that the board knew that they were effective and the date.
And I just like to say one final thing. I'm looking forward to when we can have a director. The board did vote to hire Korn Ferry to bring on, to do an executive search. I see that someone posted on one job board for a library director, so thank you to whomever did that, so we didn't have any recognition. So hopefully we can get to spending. You did that?
Well, 2 meetings ago, the board directed me to do it, and so that posting went on the Illinois Library Association.
It's on the job board.
It's through them.
Okay.
So the Library Association gives you one free posting a year. So at that meeting, I was directed to do it.
So we can get someone in here so we can start spending the $3 million on services and programs.
After we fix that issue, man.
I got So, I had a couple of complaints from patrons that came in and came in, visited the library, and I was told that Ms. Morris told them that the children, they had to make an appointment or something like that to be in use of the library. I don't know when that was supposed to be established, because I know it's public, everybody can come and use the library. Also, I wanna know why I did not receive what I just asked for. It said she was going to go make a copy, and I didn't receive one.
Pass the law. Been passed the law. I don't know if we landed in with them.
Anything else, trustee Hooks? Or Ms. Hooks? Sorry.
Okay, so,
Those are the invoices for service that's already been rendered.
so,
It is, the 1,500, and that's what this is. This is not a service agreement, and this is not a contract or a proposal.
so this is this says HVAC proposal, but actually it's not a proposal, because I don't see, they not proposing nothing. They just, they give him a total, that's it.
It's not signed or executed?
And this what we supposed to be voting on? No, I mean, no.
2 minutes.
I'm saying, you saying to either vote yes or no, but this is not a proper proposal though.
Is that everything that was?
Oh, this is the second page.
That was it. I'm sorry.
I don't have that.
And you're spending our money. That's a reminder. Don't have a problem.
Yeah, this here.
Oh, so it looks like these are options. This is option number 2. So I don't want the first is option number 1.
No, we have.
No, you got the two motions, so there should be a motion in a second, and then there could be discussion.
A motion to, untable the approval of the HVAC proposal.
I said, you don't have this. You don't have it.
President McCaskill.
There's a motion to
Vice
remove
President
from the table item
You said,
10B. It's a motion to remove from the table item 10B.
to remove it.
Yeah, when you table it, now you gotta take it off the table to address it.
Vice President Taylor.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the, when you first motioned, was it 10A is what you guys are voting on this moment?
So we have motion.
Stop. And here. You can't ask, come on.
The public needs to hear, though, you guys are so quiet and you talk so fast, we can't tell what's going on. The public needs to be able to know. She is not out of order, sir.
I'm just trying to hear.
You're out of order.
No, if we can't hear what you're doing, the public needs to be able to hear.
He explained the motion after we talked about it.
I know, I'm sorry, but it's hard to hear. You guys talk real quiet and you talk real fast, so it's hard to hear.
All right, yes, sir.
So again, just to clarify, what you guys are voting on right now is 10-A. Is that, am I wrong?
It's 10-B.
Okay, because that's not on the budget that I'm seeing. All I have is 10-A, then it goes to 11. So that's why I was asking the question. Because the agenda that I'm looking at has 10-A, then it goes to 11, then it goes to 12.
No, it's.
Oh, okay, so the numbers are messed up. Okay, 10A, actions from executive session, 10B, approval of HVAC proposal. There's 2 number 10s.
Oh.
So we got first, we got a second. We got a first and a second, roll call.
President McCaskill.
Yes.
Vice President Taylor.
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson.
Yes.
Trustee Hooks.
No.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price.
Clarifying the motion is that
To
we're
remove it from the table.
on
It's
table.
not to vote, you're just taking it so that you can put it back, and then someone will make a motion to approve it.
Yeah.
So this is not a substantive motion on the item, so.
Yeah. Yes, and you can say I'm out of line, it'll be too late. I just want the audience to notice the order of the roll. We've never had the president go first, but I just want to make that. I'm just saying, that's typically not how the roll call works, but I know I'm following the leader here.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call.
President McCaskill,
Yes.
Vice President Taylor,
Yes.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson,
Yes.
Trustee Hooks, no. Trustee Morgan not here. Trustee Price.
So now,
It's not a specialist league, yes, vote.
I'm asking what are we voting? We're voting on the actual contract? The one you said you did not see, you don't have? That's what you just
Are you gonna vote or not? Are you gonna vote or not? I ain't got time for this.
I know.
You guys are don't rush things, rush it too much, we can't even
Yeah,
understand.
I know.
I don't play games like
You
y'all.
follow the leader.
I don't play games like that. I don't follow y'all. That's what I don't. I don't follow y'all.
You don't follow right.
So, one second.
Motion to adjourn at 8.
Wait,
Second.
but the first motions wasn't, had to be, because they first were voting to table it. And then they hurried up and said, vote
It's
to
so
approve it.
fast.
So then
It's
the
quick.
second motion has to die in order for the other motion. You just said to table
We
10B.
motioned before we tabled it. And then
Right.
we brought it off the table. And then we voted to vote for approval.
Okay, so then when you voted to table it, that nobody voted or wasn't enough votes?
It was a vote.
We voted to table it, and then that's when she went to go get it. After we got done with everything else, and she came back, and then like she was like, I didn't get it, and then like it went around the table. That's when we untabled it, and then we voted, and now we just voted.
Research.
Okay, so what's happening right now is the.
I researched on you.
Motion to adjourn at 8:12.
Second.
Right.
President McCaskill.
Yes.
Vice President Taylor. Vice President Taylor.
It doesn't make any sense.
Secretary McCaskill, yes. Treasurer Johnson. Trustee Hooks.
So do they put the 132?
Yeah.
Trustee Morgan, not here. Trustee Price. To adjourn.
Wow.
May I talk?
Horrible job, board. You can do better. Do better. Then you're so fast, we can't even follow what you're doing. You're talking too fast and not loud enough.
So did they go through the final vote? I don't think any of it went through because they hurried up and tried
And
to adjourn.
disrespect.
But nobody, they couldn't have been approved. Yeah, so motion to table. Yeah, that's what I asked for.
Mr. Secretary, do you have any comments on the behavior? No.
Motion to approve.
Wait. So basically, what we need to do is get the minutes. Because that's the only way we're gonna get clarity. I know, but we still, it's the only way we're gonna get clarity. Because they didn't vote. No, they didn't vote. But that's the only way we're gonna get clarity. I understand what you're saying. You are correct. But in order to get clarity and to understand what exactly happened, you have to see minutes. Because if she reflected that they did not vote. Yes. It doesn't make any sense. The whole thing doesn't make sense.
Like personally. Like,